Before that, he was almost untouchable coming out of the All-Star break. Up the middle. Look at that play by the pitcher. Nobody. What is he doing? He never went to the bag. He never threw it to Soderstrom. And I tell you, Eric Young Jr. is screaming
That's hilarious.
At Vargas for hustling.
That's hilarious. So now let's break this down. So we got Medina on the mound. We have Vargas. Vargas being a very interesting character, and Medina throws 100 miles per hour. So the count is 0-2. It's the bottom of the second, and you can see right here, Medina throws it right down the middle, and he just barely misses it. Hits right on top of it, hits it right back to Medina. At this point, he says to himself, okay, I'm just running down the line. But then he starts to look at Medina, and Medina's not flipping the baseball. And he says to himself, what? I can beat this. I can beat this. So he starts jogging. He's put the burners on, and he's safe. And he's so excited. So excited. But the funniest thing about this whole situation is EYJ, Eric Young Jr. So we're going to go back a little bit. Okay, we're going back, and now let's go back to right here, and let's look at EYJ. So EYJ is right over here. He's looking at the play, and he's like, okay, you know, this guy is out, and he's just, you know, out there just enjoying himself, being on the field. And all of a sudden he's looking at both the pitcher and the runner, and then he sees that Vargas starts putting on the burners, and he's thinking to himself, he might beat him to first base. And you can see how it looked. Now he's like, he becomes like an umpire on the field. He's like looking in, and he's, you know, he has his eagle eyes on, hawking down onto this play. And then you can see how he's about to, you know, make the call right here. And then he jumps up and he's like, safe, safe, safe. And he's fired up like Vargas just hit a game-winning home run. He's so juiced, and he's out here looking at his dugout. And when I first seen this, I said to myself, what the heck? And then I seen EYJ, and I was so pumped up, and I was laughing so hard because he's, you know, rooting for his team, and just, you know, very excited to see his players do things like that, you know, run hard down the line and make things happen. And it's pretty cool to see. So I thought this was great, but it also made me think of this situation, which I'm going to share with you right now. I don't know if many of you remember this, but ground ball to first base, this guy's looking at him, then he flips back. Oh man, when I seen the play with Medina and Vargas, it brought me back to this play. And as a player, there's just sometimes there's like nothing you can say. I know if I was on defense right now, I'd be looking like, what just happened? Just like this guy right here, there's nothing you can say, because everybody knows it's just a brain fart, and you know, stuff like this happens on the baseball field. And I know the coaches over there, coaches like, what the heck just happened? Like everybody on the field is probably dumbfounded in this situation. And so it's just one of those situations that you just gotta let go, but it's very hilarious. You look back and you're like, what was I thinking after the game? And you just move on. But that said, what are you guys' thoughts about this? Was this hilarious to you? Have you ever had a situation like that? If you have, I'd love to hear the story. Or have you seen any situation like this before? And what were your thoughts on this? I want to thank you for watching. Hit that like button for me, it helps me. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I'll see you in the next video.